Hello everyone, welcome to part 48 of my Let's Draw Every Pokemon Live. We are continuing my Pokemon collage, so I'm going to zoom out for you. So here you can see I have the original drawing working here in Photoshop. So I've outlined where I'm going to be adding everything, Ultra Beasts, all the Generation 7 stuff, all the Alola forms. But the first thing we're going to do is redraw or reline all the line work. And I know that's going to take a bit of time to do, but previously when I did it, my computer was kind of too weak to handle such a large scale file. Now I have a better computer, so I can actually work in a larger resolution. So I could bump the resolution, and then I'm going to sharpen up the line work. See, I'll zoom in so you can see what's up. So you can see the line work is a bit gritty. We're not going to have that. We are going to make it sharp. So we're going to redo the line work. Now I'm going to say hi to the chat. Hey, Leo, Mega Charizard, Hall, Xavier, Cal, Dong. What's going on, everyone? Welcome. I do have an Instagram. The link to all my social media stuff is in the description. So, all right. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm actually gonna turn the music up a little bit for you guys. Just let me know how the music volume is, if you can. Let me know how the music volume is in comparison to your to my voice. So I'm gonna get some audio going for myself right now. You guys will be listening to this royalty-free music, and I will be listening to a podcast, and I will be paying attention to the chat.
Hello, everyone.
Whoops. Come on. Well, of course I was going to eventually do this. And an important thing for me this time around is to record. I have a camera. I have a separate camera right here, recording me drawing on my Cintiq, because I got a lot of comments. One of the most common complaints that I got with the old drawing was people, they saw that it was done digitally, so they didn't really. I don't want to use the word respect it so much, but there are a lot of people who think that just because you draw digitally that it's not really legitimate. So I'm here to just record myself on my Cintiq while I do this to kind of legitimize it. Not just for me, but for everyone who does digital art. To show that there is just as much work put into this as traditional work. How's it going, everyone? Turn this down a little bit. People will subscribe to you if you have content worth watching. So make good content and people will just subscribe to you. Oh man, this is gonna feel so good to redo the line art here. So I did the line work for this in a program called Corel Painter, and I did that last May or so, May of 2015. And I have a better computer now. My skills as an artist are better now, so I'm just so excited to get all this line work cleaned up. Daniel's asking, am I redoing the whole thing? I am redoing the line work for the entire project, yes. And then, when we get closer to the top, I will be adding in all the Sun and Moon Pokemon. But I wasn't just gonna add them on to the current project, or onto the current drawing, because one, I felt like that'd be kind of lazy, and two, I really wanted to up the quality of the line work on it. So, I mean, look, we already put like 160 hours into this project. I mean, I don't really... I have no qualms with putting more time into it, so I'm fine with it. It's cool with me. Yeah, look at how much cleaner those lines are. So, let me know how the music volume is compared to my voice. Ooh, we have 25 people watching. These Pokemon streams always pull in more viewers than like if I were to draw an original piece of art. Who's my favorite new Pokemon of Generation 7? Ooh, that is... Oh, I can't remember his name, but it's a, I don't know their names yet. Yes, it's like a spider whose head is trapped in a bubble. You guys know who I'm talking about. I can't remember a lot of their names. Okay, so I just want to talk really quick about Sun and Moon. While I really liked how refreshing it was, like it was a nice change of pace for Pokemon in general, right? It felt... Oh god, there were so many cutscenes in that game. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, because clearly not everyone has played it, and I know who people have played it. There's no way everyone has finished it already. But I did. I've been playing it non-stop. I picked it up at midnight, and then I just played it non-stop till I finished it. There were so many cutscenes, man. It was terrible. Like the amount of cutscenes, but the game overall was good. How long am I going to be streaming? I don't know, till I'm too tired to keep streaming. Speaking of which, let me check to make sure I'm not dropping any frames or anything. Alright, everything technically looks good. Veritas is also an artist. He's in the chat now. The other day we were talking about doing jobs that you don't like in order to make money, but I would say like 99% of people on the planet do jobs they hate so that they can make enough money to survive. And I mean, if you have to do a logo that you don't want to do, but that's still technically like part of your art job, I would say it's fine. It's nothing to complain about. Hey Lyra. Pewpider, that's mine. I chose the water starter. Just to let you guys know, I stayed away from all the spoilers that I could for the game. As many spoilers as I could, I stayed away from all of them. So I didn't know what the final versions of the starters look like, and clearly the owl has the best looking evolutions. Like, it's not even close. He has the best design out of any of them. The fire design for the final form is like atrocious. Like, I like all Pokemon, don't get me wrong. It's just there's something about it that looked very Tony the Tiger. So I'm glad I didn't go with the fire one. Wishy-Washy is cool too. Why am I doing this late? Don't worry about it, because I will be on like non-stop until this project is done. A lot of you are probably new here, but some of you were here for the original live streams of this. The original live streams took place back in 2015, around May time, and you can ask anyone who was part of those live streams. We were streaming like every day for like 15 hours a day, and that's what these are going to be like. So I've like mentally prepped myself for this already. Oh, the character expressions in Sun and Moon. I mean, Pokemon characters have always been like very bland. Like they'll have art for them and then they'll just leave it. At least at least they had different character animations for like when you open the battle, and then like when they lose, they have a different character animation or a different character art. And I mean, that's better than anything we've got before, so I'm cool with it. Pup Rock asks, how do I draw well on an electronic? It's the same thing, man. You just gotta get used to it. You just gotta... It's the same thing. Like, for me, it's just a screen. It's just like drawing on paper. Don't worry, I mean, I know it's a weird time for everyone right now, a weird hour of the day, but you will find me streaming on here. You can pop in and out all day, and I want to keep the streams to about 4 to 5 hours a piece, just because YouTube processing is sometimes kind of iffy, and the last thing I want is to lose any of this footage. So I feel like keeping the streams around 4 hours to 5, maybe pushing to 6 hours a piece, will help prevent us from potentially losing any footage. Hey, hey Yami. Yeah, I'm in for the long one this time. We're in it again, just like the Pokemon before this and the League of Legends before this. It's on, man. I'm mentally, my brain and my body are prepped for this. Yeah, Leo, I remember. And Leo, just to let you know, when we do the next Pokemon fusion drawing, I am gonna do your Zoroark and Lucario suggestion. That's what we're doing on the next fusion. Mystery Dungeon. I have not played Mystery Dungeon yet, but I know that people really love it. I think I watched a Let's Play of the first Mystery Dungeon like a long time ago. But I have no first-hand experience with it. Yeah, so Leo was with Leo, who was in the chat, was with us during a Pokemon Fusion drawing live stream that I did earlier this week. And part of the Fusion live streams is that I have people leave a suggestion for what to draw during the next one, and the one that gets the most likes, or the one that I think is the best suggestion, haha, I choose, I'll do. So he left a comment last time, so if you guys want me to draw the Fusion that you want, you have to just join in on those live streams, and maybe I'll pick yours. Yeah, we're completely redoing this. Like, I'm cleaning up the line work just because you can see how grainy it is, right? The original lines in the back, you can see how grainy it all is. I'm redoing the line work because I want it to be clean. And then I am going to recolor it. So I'm basically redoing the whole thing, except along the way, I'm going to be adding sun and moon. So, the last time we did this, and I hate to keep bringing this up, but the last time we did this, I almost lost my mind. Like if you go to the old live streams, which are still on my channel, by the way, you will gradually hear like the dead, like the decrease in enthusiasm and energy in my voice and demeanor throughout the entire thing. So expect my energy level and my overzealousness of what I have right now to probably go away in the next couple days. You want to zoom out so you can see how the whole thing looks? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try not to zoom out too many times, because when I edit the video, all right, when I edit the video, it gets hard to have to cut out all these zoom in and zoom outs because it hurts the eyes. So I'm gonna stay zoomed in for as long as I can, and then yeah. I believe it took me 19 hours, that Pokemon Draw 'em All video, which, by the way, got over 1 million views earlier this year, so thank you to everyone who watched it. It took me 19.5 hours to edit that video together. Just because there was so many... Like, when you speed a video up, sometimes it can get a little, like, incoherent, and it can actually be a little aggressive on the eyes. So there are things you have to cut out, and like single frames that you have to cut out, and it took me like 19 hours to cut all the bad stuff out. I really liked what they did with the gym setup, or the challenge, or the trials, and then the totem Pokemon, and the fact that you can't catch them. Like, it gives you a little taste of what's to come, but it makes it so you have to go back and look for them and search. Yeah, it's just overall, I really liked how it was set up. The game was so much more Pokemon oriented than it was like trainer oriented, and I really liked that. Now, in regards to graininess and kind of sloppiness of the line work on the old version of this poster, you'll see it in some of the Pokemon that are coming up. Like when we get to Caterpie and all those kinds of Pokemon, you're gonna see. Alright, Lyra, see ya. Have fun at school. Let's just go. Will I have prints of this available later? Yeah, but if you look in the description of the video, I am already doing pre-orders. Now, regarding that, there are a limited amount of the pre-order ones that I'm gonna make. Like, I'm gonna have, on the pre-order ones that you can pre-order now, which the link is in the description, I have they'll say like limited edition on them, and I'm only making 20 of those. So if you want like the limited version of this, you could have to pre-order that. After those are sold out, I will be doing like regular versions. Yeah, I know it's gonna take forever, and yeah, I am using a Wacom Cintiq. But yeah, of course it's gonna take forever. This is not a small task. Like, this is a real project. This isn't like some 6-7 hour like baby drawing. Yeah, this has everything in it. It's gonna have megas, it's gonna have Alolan forms, and if you ask anything, it will be in here. Just FYI. You can ask away, but the answer is gonna be yes. As long as it's been in the games. I'm staying away from anime and manga stuff. Alright, see ya, Caleb. Whoops. I'm also focusing on adding more line weight into this, because before I was using like a universal or a uniform line weight on the entire thing. Now if you add gradual line weight throughout this drawing, I feel like it's going to make it look even more like dynamic. Yeah, so none of those weird fusions that were on the anime. I do like 6-7 hour drawings like every day. Like, I have a lot of my recent projects, which include like a lot of perspective work and a lot of high detail. Those will float around 20 hours to 20 to 30 hours a piece. So like a 6-hour drawing that's nothing, dude. Like, old school masters used to spend like 400 hours on one painting, you know, and it's not that much time, really. It's not. Well, it is, but I mean, if you're gonna make a drawing, just make it. You know, like it doesn't matter how long it takes. If you're really set on making a drawing or a painting look correct, or look to what you want it to be, then you have to be willing to put the time into it. About when do I think I'll be done? I have no estimation. I'm probably sure we're gonna put like at least 100 hours of work into this over the course of the next like week or two. Hey Pasos, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. Hey Chespin, sorry I didn't say hi to you. The chat's going really fast. What device do I draw on? Thank you, Chespin. I appreciate you taking care of all those questions for me. And just to remind everyone, there is about a 1 minute lag between when you send your comment and to when you hear me answer it. So you gotta give it some time, but I am answering your questions as best I can. Alright, see you, Henry. Hey Hammy, what is up? What's going on? Hey Louie. Well, anytime you guys see a question that you know the answer to, and you're not just making up an answer, feel free to take care of that for me. Yeah, some people don't know about the lag, so I like to remind everyone. How did I place the unknowns in this? Everything has its place for a reason. I spent about a week of planning the outline of it, like how everything was going to be set up, before I even put the pen down. So everything has its place, and it's for my own reasons. And yeah, that's all. That's all I'm going to say. All right, see ya, Primos. Yeah, there were a lot of things about the original drawing that I don't want to say I was unhappy with, but I felt like I could do better on now, and that's the real point of this, is like the novelty of having every Pokemon drawn in a single image is great, right? But I still want it to look good. So I don't know, like there are spots in it I thought could be improved, and I just want those to be done. Like I want those done. They've been bothering me for like a year and a half, and I just want them to be done. Yes, will I be doing the type null variations? Absolutely. Oh my god. Alright, so a couple weeks ago we did a 24-hour live stream, and YouTube is just not processing it. It's actually stuck. It says processing on it, but it is not processing. And I don't know what's going on with YouTube lately, but even I had like a 7-hour live stream earlier this week, and even that took like 2 days to process. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep these streams to 5 to 6 hours apiece. So that's like to say, after 6 hours, I'll take like a 10-minute break, and then I'll come back on for like another 6 hours. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be like that. They'll be like back-to-back streams, but each stream will only be, give or take, 5 to 6 hours. Will I make another Poke Fusion? Yes, I'll start the Poke Fusions once this is done, and that's gonna be a once-a-week thing. But we're gonna nothing's gonna happen on this channel except for this, for the next however long this takes to finish. That's what this channel becomes when I do projects like this. Like when I did the every League of Legends champion drawing, that was all I had on this channel for like months. Hammy, if you go into the description, you could pre-order this now. This is normal Venusaur. We're in Generation 1 right now. We're in the very bottom of the poster. We're in Kanto right now. So, all Gen 1 stuff for the moment. And I'm not going to rush this. Like, I'm not going to rush the line art. Like, this is... I'm taking the time to redo it. If you're going to redo it, you do it right. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, what's the point? So, I know it's going to take a long time. But whatever. That's my argument. Whatever. I'm pretty sure it's going to be more than 5 hours from now, but yeah, the megas are all up top. And at the end of this stream, I'll zoom out so you guys can see everything. It's just I wanna not zoom out as much as I can, just for editing purposes later on. The less I zoom out, the less I have to edit later on. So that's Charizard's tail. How do you recommend getting used to drawing tablets? Louis hit it right on the head. You just draw a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. A lot. A lot. I have over 1,000 hours of work time on my tablet. Easy. Like, I probably have legitimately close to... I want to say... Legitimately, I think I'm closer to like 8,000 hours of drawing time on my tablet, just because I use it like every single day. And not just for drawing, for like editing, actual photo manipulation, like what Photoshop is meant to be used for. So yeah, just get on your tablet and practice a lot. Oops, spit on my screen. Okay, so one of the most common complaints that I got, and I mentioned this earlier, one of the most common complaints that I got, or criticisms about my previous Draw Them All speed paint was that people said it was done digitally, so that it was not real. So I have my camera. You can see the work that goes into this, and anyone who still denies it is well, I'm trying not to swear on this stream, but is a moron. So yeah. Sometimes I forget what Charmeleon's like, the shape of Charmeleon's head on the original one was a little incorrect, so I need to fix that. So there are little things like that that I'm going to be fixing along the way. You should make a faster version of it when it's done. I will. For those of you who don't know, my previous drawing every Pokemon ever, before Generation 7 came out, which you could find on my channel, has over 1 million views. So if you want to watch that, the original process, go for it. Head over there. It's going to be one of those streams where we get a lot of the same questions over and over, which I'm fine with. I expect it. Yeah, this is going to include everything, just to let you know. It's going to include everything. Everything that's been in the games. So if you're about to ask if I'm going to draw something, think to yourself, was it in the games? And if the answer is yes, then yes, it's going to be on here. So don't bother asking, because the answer is yes. Which is my favorite Pokemon? Scizor, non-mega, non-shiny. What's the difference between drawing digital and drawing on paper? One is on paper and one is not. No, I'm not trying to be like facetious. That's like legitimately the difference. Like, digital is just different. You're drawing on a file. Some people don't like digital art. That's totally fine. Like what you like to whatever degree you want to like it at. But don't put other people down for liking it. Don't put other people down for liking something that you don't like. Is essentially... that actually would solve a lot of the world's problems. To get all political, you know what I'm saying? But... so I'm doing this because Sun and Moon is finally here, and also because people think the other one was fake. Yes, and also because I want to kind of upgrade this. I want to clean up the line work. I want to fix the coloring. I want to sharpen it up. I want to make it gorgeous looking, more so. I just want to raise the standard of it. Yeah. Louis, thank you. Thank you. I hope you're gonna come with us to Anaheim, by the way. Oh, missed a joint. See? Like, that's weird. There should be an extra joint right here for his shoulder. Then his arm should come out. And then... the hand. See, little things like that bother me. Not anymore. Well, people don't think the other one is fake necessarily, but a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's digital, so it's not real." For some reason, a lot of people, and it's not just here online. I run into it a lot when I'm at work. A lot of people just think that just because you're doing it digitally, it somehow devalues the work. And yeah, that's. Because, I don't know, they just can't grasp the idea of what I'm doing here, like drawing on a screen. Okay, so, a little story for you guys. I have a lot of stories for you guys to keep you busy, but, yeah, like, look at this. So, what's the shape of this? This doesn't make any sense. So I gotta fix this. You know what I'm saying? Gotta fix all these little imperfections, these low quality. Anyway. So there was a guy who had left a comment and tried to start a little conversation with me on my other Pokemon drawing. It's 10:12 p.m. right? It's 10 p.m. where I am. I'm Pacific Standard Time. So there's this guy who apparently he claims that he drew every Pokemon ever too. He claims that he did it before me. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And he drew them like individually on like lined paper with like colored pencil over the course of like 3 years or something, right? They weren't all on a single image. Anyway, he was just like talking mad garbage on my work because it was done digitally. So those are the kinds of people that I really dislike and kind of want to shut up by recording myself on my tablet. I'm using Pokemon Go as my reference for the Generation 1 Pokemon. What Pokemon do I hate the most? Ooh, that's a good one. Honestly, I hate Snorlax. I hate fighting Snorlax. It's just the worst. Yeah. So, okay, so I don't want to spoil Sun and Moon for you, but there's somebody late game who has a Snorlax, and they also have like I want to say 4 full restores, and it is just a nightmare to get through it. Like, it's not hard to beat them, it's just you just have to keep beating it down over and over, and it takes forever because Snorlax has like so much HP. And if you guys are curious, I am I am also going to be adding in the boss from Sun and Moon. I don't want to, like, again, I don't want to spoil too much, but the boss, you know who I'm talking about, the human Pokemon dealy deal. I'm going to be drawing that in here. The Ultra Beast boss. So there will be a human in this drawing, which is kind of weird, but that's considered an Ultra Beast, isn't it? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I want to say I got like 3 Snorlax on Pokemon Go. Hold on. I want to say I have 2 Snorlax on Pokemon Go. The only totem that gave me a hard time was that Mantis. I went into it a little overconfident, and it whooped my ass. Like, I actually lost that fight. Like, I lost half my money. Like, I had the power to beat it. I misplayed so bad. And I just went back to it a little humbled, and I beat it. So, but that one gave me a run for its money. It was the Solar Blade attack. The fact that he didn't have to charge the Solar Blade attack, oh man, That was savage. Oh, you're talking about like which is my favorite basic Pokemon? Oh, my favorite basic Pokemon is, I think, Halucha. We're talking basic and it stays basic. I'll go Halucha. Alright, see ya, Lena. Thanks, Chespin. So just so everybody knows, I do have pre-orders of this available. The link to my online store is in the description. Like, it's the first line of the description. That will take you to the pre-order of this, and I'm only making a set amount of pre-orders, and they will have a limited edition printed on them. So it's like a really, I'm only going to print X amount of those, and then afterwards, after those sell out, or after a certain date, which is December 15th, I will be only making like regular ones. They won't say limited edition. Anyway, if you want to order, if you want to pre-order it, it's available now, just to let you know. But yeah, there are a lot of like little imperfections with these Pokemon that I need to fix. Oh, the cast form that does the sunny day or whatever it does, and then it doesn't have to charge the leaf blade or the solar blade. That is super strong. Alright, thanks Matthew. Thanks for dropping by. See you later. No, solar, it's called Solar Blade, right? Isn't that what it was? Hold on. Yeah, Solar Blade. Yeah, that Mantis was a bad... He was a bad boy, man. That was a rough one. And then spoilers. Post game, when you fight Red, Jesus, I was not ready for that. Like I hadn't saved the game. I had like almost no items on me to heal my Pokemon. That was super rough. His hands look like. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is between Solar Blade and Solar Beam. Because I didn't raise a Pokemon that has it, so I don't know. Is it considered a physical attack, Or are they both special attacks? Because if they are the strengths different? I don't know the difference between the two, like technical wise. What tablet am I using? Oh yeah. Thanks for answering that, Chespin. Yes, it is a Wacom Cintiq. A lot of these, the early Pokemon in this drawing, require a lot of fixing. I don't know why. Maybe I got better as I was drawing it. Who knows? Yes, there are a lot of different kind of Cintiqs. I'm using the 13 Cintiq, the 13-inch Cintiq. Okay, so I have another topic. Can I show the whole progress from 0? I'm trying to avoid zooming out as much as I can, just because when I have to edit it later, it's just a nightmare when I have to keep... It makes editing really hard. I'm just gonna break it down to that. So if you want to see what it looks like, you can go to the beginning of the video, and I have it zoomed out, so you can just see, you can look at it there. All the music in that game is lit, man. Everything about it, like the art direction, just the graphics, everything about it. It's just amazing. I'm drawing everything. So what are we at now? If you count Sun and Moon, just Pokedex wise, what are we at now? Is it like 805 or something like that? Oh man, over 1,000? No way, because that would mean they had to have added 280 Pokemon in Sun and Moon, and they did not add 280. No, 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 no. That's not right. 802. Thank you, Chespin. Nice. So for as for this drawing, before we do this update, there's 1,083 different characters on here if you count all the like the form variations and all that. So I am actually. I want to change his position. I want him crossing his arms. See, that's one of those things that we got to change. Louis is correct. Buy it off of Amazon. The tablet that I have will float you around $800. It was $1,000 when I got it, but you know of course they've dropped the price since. What's that? Just to let you know, there is no Pokemon that's hard to draw. They're all easy, especially if I already have the outline to it, like I have here. It's more gonna be about damn it. Charizard. Yeah, to me, Pokemon aren't hard to draw for me. I draw like humans and cars and all that kinds of stuff, and to me, Pokemon they're fun to draw, but they're not difficult. And he doesn't have trapezius muscles, it just goes straight down and into the shoulders. Straight down into the shoulders. So you see I have to change a lot, I have to fix a lot of this, this is what's going to take the most time here. I want to change his position, and because of that I have to do all this stuff. Technically he has thumbs. I don't want to. I want to keep it in this mode. That way, if I need access to my tools and all that stuff, I can do it. My comfort as working is priority here more than anything. See, I don't like that either. Whoops. Yeah, I don't like that. Of course, Charizard's going to be the one to give me problems. There we go. You just hide everything. You can't figure it out, just hide it. Alright, that's better. Oh, thanks. My favorite legendary. That's a good question. I'm going through my brain right now because there's so many legendaries. Honestly, I think Mew is my favorite legendary. I am an old man, so I grew up with like original Pokemon, and back then Mew was just like the most wonderful thing ever. Hey, Louie. Yes? But anyway... my all-time favorite Pokemon game is Crystal. I'm not gonna play the guessing game with everyone's starters because I mean there are just too many to pick from now. No offense. There's just too many to pick from now. Yeah. Generation 2 is my favorite generation. Like it's not even it's not a nostalgia thing. They are objectively the best sequel games. Just the way they're set up. And yeah, so yeah, anyway. And I think Crystal was the most refined out of the Generation 2 games, other than the remakes. Well, the remakes are technically Generation 5, I guess. Like, do you guys remember Black and White 2? How stupid. Not to be mean, I just... Do I like Trubbish? Yeah, I like Trubbish. I like all of them. I like every Pokemon. I just think some are, like, dumber or more annoying than others, but I still like all of them. And again, I'm doing my best not to like rotate my tablet or my screen for the sake of editing later on. It'll make it hard if like the image is flipping around and all that. I have to edit all that, and I just don't want to. Pikachu is a starter. He is a starter. Pokemon Yellow is who you start with Pikachu. Oh. Never mind. Every Pokemon. With all the form variations. Alright, Charizard, are we done with you? Jesus. I'm tired of you. Hey, Lewis, what are you talking about? Yeah, it does take quite a while. So the original, because we're updating my existing drawing. The existing drawing took 165 hours. So, yeah, you go ahead and determine how long we're gonna be doing this for yourself. I can't believe how choppy the line work was before. Oh my god, dude. What? It's 10:44 p.m. where I am. Yeah, man. If you're gonna do it, do it. Go all out. Don't let the thing is, I didn't really I had no idea how long it was gonna take me. I just knew it was gonna take a long time. But despite what the amount of time was, I wasn't gonna let that deter me from doing this project. Because a lot of people, I'm telling you, a lot of artists say they want to do this specific project, drawing every Pokemon. A lot of people start it, nobody ever finishes it. And I mean, I didn't want to be one of those, so I had to do it. So either do it, or like, I don't know. Just, anyway, I'm not gonna like talk down about other artists. It's just like, if you're talking about doing a project, just do it. Like, it doesn't matter how long it takes you, even if the end result isn't like exactly up to your standard or what you wanted, the fact that you just do it is good for you. And then maybe later on down the road, you can fix your project like what I'm doing here. So, I have not drawn for Alligator. I haven't drawn any. I'm still in Generation 1 right now. We're moving our way up. We'll get there eventually. Maybe in 10 hours, I'll be in Generation 2. Yeah, I'm not even gonna calculate how much time it's gonna take. Like, I don't care. I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it until the job is done. That's how you have to approach. I mean, unless you're, you know, on a time frame. I'm not on a time frame. Well, I'm not on a time frame that is relevant. I have so long to finish this, and I know that I could finish it before that time frame. So I'm just going at it as hard as I can, and then we'll just see what happens after that. Let me see what War Turtle's shell looks like. So he does have a black spot here. So I do want to thank everybody for joining in. This is not a small project. This is a very daunting project. I think the only reason I'm very confident is because I've done it before, twice, with Pokemon once before this, and League of Legends after that. I am mentally prepped for the amount of time this is going to take. Well, it's the same thing as people who are good at sports. It just takes a lot of practice. Eventually you'll get good at it. Hopefully. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I'm a full-time illustrator. Like, the drawing is my job. I draw every day. I live stream almost every day. On the live stream, we'll get like 2 to 4 hours. So that's 2 to 4 hours I'm already drawing. Just sketches and stuff live here on YouTube. I also have a session where I practice reading out, practice stuff out of books. That will last about 2 hours or so. And then I have projects or commissions, or if I'm just sketching in my sketchbook. So I can rack up 8 hours plus of actual drawing every day, pretty easily. So, I mean, it is practice. Like, you can't... Some people may be born with an aptitude. It's like with everything else. Some people are born with more of an aptitude for certain things. Like, there's some people who are just naturally good at drawing. But at the end of the day, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't... hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, so... Why do I draw some Pokemon with eyebrows and some without? I don't know. No, the ones with eyebrows, like War Turtle, that's because I have his eyes closed, so I need to be able to show expression. Look at how weird it is without that. Yeah, that's no good. So yeah. Hey, Chespin is asking how good do you have to be. So here's a crazy question. Chespin is asking, like, they're saying that they want to get good enough at art to make it their full-time job. I believe that really good art will get you work, right? But I also believe that if you're good at marketing yourself, or if you're a cute chick, just saying, you can find work. Like, you can make money if you're charismatic. Like, if your artwork is... I see a lot of artists whose work is mediocre. And this is not me boasting and saying that my artwork is better than anyone's, but there are artists out there with very mediocre work making very good money just because they themselves are very charismatic. So while you should focus on the quality of your work, if you believe that you have those kinds of people skills, if you're charismatic, it's someone people gravitate towards, you can make a lot of money with mediocre work. You know, I don't like promoting that, but it's just the truth. I'm not going to tell people they can't when you can. Yes, this is part 48 of one drawing. I'm not that charismatic. I'm very brash. I'm very brash, and you know, I don't like to pander to people. I draw what I like. So I like cars. You know, I like girls. I like Pokemon. So that's what I draw, and that may not be the most beneficial to my career, but I'd rather build a mediocre career drawing what I like than pandering to people and making a bunch of money doing shit that I don't like, you know. Because if I were gonna spend my time doing something I didn't like, then I would just get a 9-to-5 job and make consistent money. So, what's the easiest Pokemon to draw? Ditto. People think it's Voltorb. No, because circles are hard to draw. Ditto is just a blob. You just draw it and you're done. Send me a link. Like, either email me or go to my Facebook page and send me a link and let me listen to the music first. And if I like it, then or if it's appropriate for what we're doing here, then definitely I'll play it. That's not a big deal, but I do have to screen it first, naturally. So just send it to me. Just message me on Facebook, or on my email, and just send me a link to the music, and I'll check it out after this stream. Got my boy Blastoise. I thought you already finished this one. Dragon is saying he thought I already finished this drawing. What I'm doing, so you can see the original line work is very choppy. I want to clean it up. I want the line work to be pristine. Like, I want it to be just clean, as smooth as eggs. You know what I'm saying? So we're redoing the line work. And then I'm going to recolor it because there's some stuff that I needed to fix. We're basically just redrawing the whole thing, and then we're going to add sun and moon to it. Well, Dragon was around during the original live streams, if I recall right. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Dragon was around during the old days, the dark times. Honestly, Snivy is my favorite grass starter. Just because I really like Sceptile. That is a good question, Louis. Is the price going to stay the same or is it going to go up? I haven't decided, honestly. Don't think I haven't thought about that. I don't know. I can't remember the shape of Blastoise's cannons. Let's see. Blastoise. What am I doing? I'm doing this the dumb way. Hold on, I have a Pokedex on my computer. Who's my favorite starter in Gen 2? Totodile. For the dark times. For the Empire. Alright. See, his cannon is all oblong. It's all lopsided. That's no good. See, this is one of those little things that annoyed me about the drawing before. His cannon is like that. His shell needs to be shaped differently. My favorite Pokemon is Scizor, non-Mega, non-Shiny. Hey, Leo. Yeah, there was quite a bit to fix on this Blastoise, so I've been kind of stuck on it for a little bit. But I think we got it rolling. Got it on the right track. What's going on? Is someone being disruptive in my chat? Hey, Metal Redux. I've drawn on an iPad Pro before. They're actually pretty good. iPad Pros and Surface Pros are actually both really good to draw on. Like I didn't draw on an iPad, my bad. I drew on a Surface Pro, excuse me. I was at a convention, and they had a representative from Microsoft there, and they were there just like promoting all their gear, and they had Surfaces there. She was like, "Oh, you're an artist, do you do digital art?" Yeah, blah blah blah. She's like, "Oh, come here and try the Surface." I tried it out, and I'm like, "Oh man, this feels very similar to my Cintiq, except it doesn't cost $1,000. See, and I missed Blastoise's cannon here last time too. That's not cool.
Got all these men waiting someone's door. And then I go home and listen to the men. What is it when you walk in rollers? You can perform for 1,000 people and you can't be honest with one.
Dropping frames? No dropping frames yet? Good, good, good. And I knew because I was working in a lower resolution, the smaller Pokemon like Caterpie and Floette and things like that are very grainy. Like they're almost unrecognizable because it's all just kind of smashed together. This will help clarify them and shape them out better, and it'll just it'll look so much better. Hey Louie, just to let you know, just to let everyone know, the only thing that I need in Pokemon Go now is a Dragonite. If once I get Dragonite, then I have everything that you can get in North America. My Pokedex will be done. I just have to travel. Yeah, I'll have everything that you can get in North America. So, cool, but I won't be needing any seals. I won't be needing anything. But I'm still gonna, Louie, I'm still gonna pick you up early on Friday. We're gonna have this private conversation on this stream of how many people we got. 27 people. But yeah, I'll be there early Friday. Oh, okay, anyone who's listening, if you guys are gonna be in the Anaheim area, the weekend of Thanksgiving, so next weekend, I will be attending the YCS, which is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship in Anaheim. I will be competing. Come by, say hi, or whatever. Just don't kill me. I mean, if you kill me, then it'll drive the value of all my artwork up, and I guess my family will be rich. So, I mean, if you feel like it, that's on you, but... What was I saying? I think I kind of trailed off in my brain for a second. Yeah, no, that's like one of the most depressing things. As an artist, your artwork will never be as valuable as it is when you die. So you have to die before your art peaks in value, which is fantastic. No, I'm not. I was just joking. But yeah, anything. Well, of course, like everything that's available in North America. That's all. Dragonite is all I'm missing. Like I don't live near water. I travel a lot, but I rarely ever go to places with water. So, Dragonite is a problem for me. I think my Dragonair has 92 candy, so it's pretty close. But, yeah. Am I excited for Generation 2? Yeah, bring it on. I really like Pokemon Go. I support the game. I'll keep playing it until they give me a good reason not to. Okay, so did anyone here watch Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Don't spoil it for anyone, but I'm gonna spoil something for you guys. That movie sucked. Oh my god, what happened with Fantastic Beasts, man? What happened? They screw that up. It's like it had a very Phantom Menace feel to me. Clearly not to the degree of like poor quality as a Phantom Menace, but it was like it's referred to as member berries. It's, oh, you remember? Do you remember this? Do you remember that? That is what Fantastic Beasts was. It's member berries. That's all it is. Just like The Force Awakens. That's member berries. Remember? Remember Alohomora? Remember Alohomora? Remember Akio? That's what that movie was. You know what? I think the people who will really enjoy this are the fans, like the big Harry Potter fans. And I'd say I'm a mediocre fan. Like, I'm familiar with the spells, I'm familiar with the backstory, but I don't breathe Harry Potter. It's not my, it's not my dealio, but I'm very familiar with it. And I know what they're doing. Like, okay, potential spoilers for what they might do, but it's a prequel, so you know what's gonna happen. Anyway, what happens in the wizarding world is there is like a war, like a world war, like a crazy world war that happens with the wizards, and like you could tell all they're doing with Fantastic Beasts is trying to set that up. It's putting all the places in there to set up that war. But the thing is, nothing of this particular movie is of any consequence. That's why, to me, I compare it to The Phantom Menace, where, okay, it's a whatever, it's kind of bland to watch, and it's really slow, but ultimately it amounts to nothing to the big scheme of things. So it's like, why is it even in there? Did I watch Deadpool? Yes. Oops. Do you remember Albus Dumbledore? Do you remember that? There's like a whole scene in Fantastic Beasts that was... Do you remember Dumbledore? You remember that? You remember that. Give us your money. See... I've drawn with a mouse before. It does suck. I don't know what you're asking with those suns. That I told you I don't breathe it. I don't know. Let me check how long we've been streaming. Give me a second. We're still early. We're still early. Lots of time. I've been making good time. So yeah, this is what it looks like now. Let me show you what it looked like before. That's what it looked like before. Alright, look at that. Look at that. Okay, for those of you who don't know, I actually made a trailer reaction video. It was kind of like, it was more for fun. It wasn't a real reaction video. It was like staged, you know. I had seen it prior. It was just for fun. And that was like 8 months ago. I did like a trailer reaction video to the Sun and Moon announcement. Man, that was fun to make. Just to let you all know though, that wasn't like a real reaction. Like I watched it prior to that. That was just like a fun video. Hey, Shady, I was at SnafuCon. Oh, why do you even doubt my insanity? How dare you? No, there were not that many new Pokemon. I'm a little disappointed. You know, in my brain, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna redo all the line work, I want to make it as epic as I can. I hope they just add like a zillion Pokemon. I was ready for like 150 new Pokemon, but they didn't do it. So, I mean, there aren't even that many forms of new Pokemon. There really aren't, other than the Alolan forms. Only the, what's it called, type whatever is the, I don't know, the guy who looks like the one who has like 18, the one who kind of looks like Arceus. Other than him, no one really has a lot of different forms. That bird, I can't remember his name, has 4 forms, which is nothing. You know, I was ready for like an all-out assault with tropical Pokemon, but it's alright. Oh, thanks. Thanks for dropping by the... I'm going to assume you dropped by my table while I was at SnafuCon, Shady. So I appreciate that. Oh, and just to let you guys know, yes, they do. Just to let you guys know, my file size that I'm working in is 11,000 by 17,000 pixels. In case you were wondering. I just realized my mic was facing the wrong way. Okay, we talked about this a little bit earlier, but man, was it just me or did Pokemon Sun and Moon, or yeah, did it have like way too many cutscenes? Like, I get wanting to tell a narrative, but holy crap. When we take a break, I could show you guys my team on Sun and Moon. Not sure when we'll take it. We'll probably take a break in like another hour or two. Gotta pace myself. You know, I liked them. They were really cool. The dialogue was fun. I like the characters, but I'm just saying there were a lot of cutscenes, like a lot. Oh, thank you. That's exactly what I thought. Like the first 4 hours, I was just like, leave me alone. I just want to play this game. I paid. Yeah. Thank you. I thought I was the only one. I know it went past like the 4-hour mark, and I was like, dude, are you still talking to me? We are redoing the line work, and we're gonna recolor it. So I am kind of just tracing over the old drawing and cleaning it up, but when we get to the top, we will be adding all the new Pokemon. So it's gonna be a while before we get up there, but we will. Yeah, so I picked mine up Thursday night from GameStop, which is the earliest I could have gotten my hands on it. And I clocked 32 hours of game time since Thursday. See, gotta clean up all this. Now this first row of Pokemon is going to take a little bit longer because I'm drawing their full bodies, right? When we get higher up, I'm only drawing really like half their bodies because, you know, they're covered up. So once we get past this first hump, the drawing itself will actually move a lot faster. I think we'll be able to clear one in like maybe 2 or 3 minutes a piece. So that'll be good. But until we get there, we have to draw full bodies. Am I planning to go to SnafuCon next year? SnafuCon is a convention in like the Reno, Nevada area here in the States. I want to. I will do my best to get a table. Getting a table is never guaranteed, but I will try. Mew would be my favorite legendary. Oh, so while I was waiting in line to pick up my copy of Moon, I was at GameStop and I was just waiting in line outside, and a couple guys were just talking and blah blah blah, and I told him about my every Pokemon ever drawing, and he had seen it before, and I don't think he believed that I drew it. Like, he nodded his head and was like, yeah, but I don't think he genuinely believed that it was my drawing. Marshadow. I don't even know which one that is. Like, I'd have to look at the picture. Marshadow. Alright, Redux. God, my lines before, I don't mean to keep bringing this up, but it was so, like, grainy. I can't believe I ever let that pass as acceptable, you know? But, you know, I guess I am just a little bit more critical of my work than I used to be. How long will I be working on this? A long time. As long as humanly possible. I think I burped right into the mic. I hope you guys like that. I burped right into the mic. It's crazy. B designs. Hey, Blue Eyes. This is going to be available as a poster. If you want to purchase it, pre-orders for the poster are available. The link to my shop is in the description. The first line of the description will take you to a link to buy the pre-order of this poster. How many layers do I have so far? I have one folder for my watermark, like my custom watermark. That's in its own folder. I have the line layer that I'm working on. I have the outline, like I blocked out where I'm going to be putting things, so it's kind of just like scribbles, you know. I have the rough draft from the old one, and then I have backup of the rough draft, just in case something happens. But overall, I'm actually just drawing all the line art on one layer. Will I recolor it? Yeah. But in regards to the drawing itself right now, I'm only doing the line art on one layer. How long did it take for me to complete the first one? 165 hours. So I am managing expectations for how long it's going to take to finish this project. No, I'm just gonna recolor the entire thing. Just straight up. It's fine, whatever. I had altered, so, like, I got some of the colors incorrect last time, to be honest. Like, then when I did some photo manipulation, you know, like I edited the shading, the shadows and all that, the hues, and some of the Pokemon just ended up discolored, so I'm at this point where I kind of just need to recolor it to get all the colors back on track. Exactly. This one shouldn't take as... it's give and take. It's not going to take as long because the poses are already here and I can just, you know, trace over it. Trace over my original poses. But at the same time, I want to make it cleaner. So there are some Pokemon that I am going to spend some time cleaning up. Not too many. I did know that the starters, the Gen 1 starters needed a lot of cleaning up. I have a list, not just of Generation 7 Pokemon that I'm adding to this. There are a lot of things, like little side fun things that I'll be adding too. We have our work cut out for us, is basically what I'm saying. By we, I mean me. We're in this together, but I'm the one doing the work, so... Oh man. Oh, I miss doing these. I miss live streaming long-ass projects like this. They're so much fun. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I feel productive. Maybe it's because I get to talk to you people. And I work at home, so I never get to talk to people. Yeah, the original one was live streamed exactly like I'm doing now. That's where I got the idea to do this. Alright, I need to see the difference. So that's the male, this is the female Nidoran. Yeah, this will be the female. Female has the whiskers, right. I will do every Pokemon. If it's been in a game, I'm gonna do it. So, if you're gonna ask, just think to yourself, is it in a game? And if the answer is yes, then yes, I'm gonna draw it. Thank you, Ethan. So, okay, here's a funny thing. a lot of people, I don't know why, people have this strange fascination with me losing this file. A lot of people are like, oh, imagine if he didn't hit save. Oh, file got damaged. And people ask what I would do if that happens. And I always tell everyone, I tell them I would redo it. And nobody believes me. Well, guess what? Guess what? I think somebody had asked one time, like, what if you forgot to save it? And I was like, then I would just redo the whole thing. And somebody called me out. They're like, yeah, sure. To that person, I'm not gonna swear on this stream, but what's up? Muse. That is a very good point. Once I finish this, I will recolor it shiny. Once we see what all the shiny forms for the Alolan, for all the Gen 7 stuff, then I will recolor the whole thing shiny. I was going to color the old one shiny a few months ago, but then they announced Sun and Moon, so I was like, well, there's no point in doing the shiny version now. I will wait until Gen 7 comes out. 7 is out, so we're gonna shiny it up. Does my hand hurt? Nah, I'm good. I'm kind of... I twitch with my fingers more than anything. On the small screen, for details, I'll twitch with my finger and not my wrist so much. So, I mean, I'm sure I move my wrist a little, but I purposely twitch with my finger instead of my wrist, because that's how you get carpal tunnel. When I'm working on a big piece of paper, I pivot with my elbow and draw. So I never have wrist problems. Hey Hughes. I have all the fossils in here. I have all the Zygarde forms in here. And I'm not doing stuff from the anime or the movies. I have all the fossils, all the evolution stones, all the Pokeballs. They're in here. Zygarde's in the Pokedex, so I'm gonna do it. Well, it's already on here, so I mean, I'm not gonna take him out. Okay, so I did all the Arbok from the different regions, and there's one Arbok from the TCG that I put in here. I'm taking that out. It doesn't fit with my guidelines for this drawing, so I am actually gonna take it out. No, Ash Greninja's in here because he's been confirmed in-game. So I could put Ash Greninja. Well, Ash Greninja's already in here, but I'm not going to take him out because he has been confirmed in-game. I am gonna do TCG Pikachus. All the different Pikachus from the TCG, I'm gonna put them in here. Don't quote me on that because I might change my mind later on, but the plan is to put all the Pikachu from the TCG. I am using what's called a Wacom Cintiq. With that particular Arbok, it's from the TCG, and I don't want to put a TCG Arbok in here. That's all it is. I will be doing all the TCG Pikachu. That's a lot. Thank you, Chespin. Thanks again for taking care of that. 13, yeah. I did do... Yeah, I have both Hoopa forms in here. Oh, wait a minute. Pikachu with different hats in Sun and Moon? I'm unaware of that. Let me look that up. Hold on. Oh, I see.
Hi, I'm Roger Shear. I'm an engineer.
What?
In 1999, a controversial space propulsion system used in satellites and rockets.
Thank you for letting me know about that. I was unaware of those Pikachus with the hats. So yeah, I will be adding those in. I put all the Smash Brother variants, yes. Yeah, but I have okay, the Pikachu that are in Smash Brothers have different hats than the ones that are in Sun and Moon. I will be drawing the Ultra Beasts just because I know that if I don't, people are gonna give me shit about it. So I'm gonna put them. But yeah, I was on the fence about adding in the Smash Brother Pokemon, but when it came down to it, I was like, well, I've been called out on it enough times by people to make me believe that it's something that people would want. So just the fact that it was on my brain and I was undetermined, but people had mentioned it enough, made me decide, okay, it's worth the time to put him in. So it was actually due to the people I decided to put it in. The people. And I give it back to you. The people. What's up? Yeah, if you guys, by the way, if you have any suggestions about what to add to this, like if there's something I'm missing or you think there's something I'm missing, go ahead and mention it. Like, I'd rather you guys throw a bunch of stuff at me and me potentially finding something that I missed, which I don't think I missed anything, honestly, but go for it. Who knows? We might find something. Yeah. The type null? Yes. I mean, that's not going to be any harder than doing all the Arceus, which took forever, but whatever. I have a list of everything I'm going to be adding in already. I do my research before I start projects like this. I have a bookmark with, I think, about 30 tabs of things with details about what I'll be adding in. So... Yeah, I'm aware. Like I said, I don't pay attention to how long it's going to take. All I know is the task is to do all of them and my job isn't done until I do all of them. That's all that matters to me. The scrapped Pokemon. I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know if that starts jumping into like a weird territory. Again, I have a list of the unused Pokemon, like the concept Pokemon, the some of the Gastrodon from the betas, some of their sprites are different, you know, things like that. I have all of that saved, but it's undetermined if I want to put them in or not. What's my favorite Generation 1 Pokemon? Oh, that's a good question. I really like Dugong. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's definitely up there. Dugong is Hey Chespin, thank you for dropping by. Yeah, I mean, I could always section off all of those canceled Pokemon up in the corner or something, and if somebody asks, I can just, you know, explain what it is. Like I said, I bookmarked it for a reason. You know, I've been considering it. I just don't know if I should do it or not. So, I mean, I'll still think on it. With the addition of Sun and Moon, I have a lot of space that I need to fill, so I might have to draw those in just to fill in the empty space. If Generation 7 doesn't fill it in for me, that is. I was actually thinking about throwing Bodemon, you know, the little the pre-Coromon, the little black Digimon, in there just to see if someone would find it. I'm like on the fence. I don't know if I should. Probably not, just because like that kind of ruined the drawing. Here's a fun fact. I'm going to be adding in a Pikachu dressed as Waldo. Hey, Boris? No. So, that guy Boris who just popped in, I banned him. I didn't ban him because I don't like people advertising themselves on there. I'm all for that as long as you ask me first. I just hate prank channels. I feel like it's lazy entertainment. I am going to be adding Pokedex Rotom, yes. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna do that. The mount, the whatever, the HMs. All the Charizard on top of this drawing are from Smash Brothers. No, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be putting in the HMs from the Sun and Moon. Yes, I put Ghost from Generation 1. All the megas. Alright, so who here has finished the main game, the main part of Sun and Moon? Like, or who here has gotten past, the Ultra Beast part, what do you call it? Like the, friggin' when you jump into the other dimension. Who here has cleared that part? Okay? Because we're gonna talk about that for a little bit. Just for a second, alright? I don't want to spoil it for anyone. If you're still not to the part where you jump into the other dimension in the game, spoilers, just tune out for like a minute, okay? 1 minute. Starting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoilers. Okay, so in the part where you go into the other dimension and you fight the boss, right, who fused with the Ultra Beast, I think I have to draw her. Draw her in the Ultra Beast, you know, that weird crazy form with the crystals and stuff in her. Yeah, I'm totally gonna put that in there. That's it. Spoilers are done. cause smog. Yeah, no, I just pointed something out that I was going to do, and then I did not elaborate on it. I didn't need to elaborate on it. I was just pointing out what I was gonna do. I don't recall what Cloyster's face looks like off the top of my head, but if it looks wacky, we're gonna fix it. Alright, so we're rounding close to 3 hours now. I'm going to take our first break. And by break, I mean 5 to 10 minutes. I'm just actually going to go get something to drink. Maybe brew up a bit of coffee. But I will be back, alright? So, I'm going to be on break. I'll see you guys in 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you. Oh, stub my toe. Okay, now I'm going on break. Phone. Alright guys, I'm back. That was a quick break. Once got a little bit to drink. Went to the bathroom. But I'm back. Alright. Gonna back to it. So ugh, can't get this roundness. What am I doing? I have a circle tool. Hello. So dumb. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the that's a good call about the totem Pokemon. I have to look more into it. What did they ever explain in game what makes the totem Pokemon glow? I know it has something to do with the Z power, but like, what is it that makes them glow? Is it just the fact that they're holding the Z crystal? I don't know why I did a circle. Clefairy's not a circle. Like, I don't know why I drew Clefairy like a Jigglypuff here. It's not. Its shape is completely different. Yeah, I don't know why I'm drawing Clefairy like a Jigglypuff. It's nothing like a Jigglypuff. I'm gonna write down totem Pokemon. I'll write it down. And I'll save it, and then when we get to it, we'll figure it out. Clefairy have a completely different shape. I honestly don't even know what music I gave you guys. Oh man, look how much better that looks. That was a Jigglypuff right there. That's a Clefairy. Make sure. Yeah, the mounts are like the best thing. Well, I don't know about like the best, but it's like it's such an improvement. to be able to just freely call on a Pokemon to do that stuff without having to get like an HM slave. So you can actually build a real team in game, you know? Yeah. I have all the Arbok forms.
All these men writing songs to me. And then I go home and I listen to them alone. What is it with you rock and rollers? You can perform for 1,000 people and you can't be honest with one.
Oh, eggs hatching. Never mind. Hey, Lena. Triple B. You're hilarious. Yeah, so the reasoning behind having the tablet camera was so that people can just like literally see me draw. Like you can see that it is done with a pen, because there are a lot of people who will devalue digital art because they feel like it's not like real art, because they just can't wrap their mind around the idea that there's an actual pen involved in drawing this. So hopefully when I get the speed paint together, people will shut up about digital art. I said you were funny. Whew. I'm not yawning because of you. I'm yawning because it's like 12:45 a.m. over here, and I've been awake for like I've been awake since 4 a.m. So I've been awake for 20 hours now. Good stuff. Hey Veritas. No, I know it is, but some people just don't they just can't grasp it. They are incapable of understanding that tablets like this exist, you know, like where you could draw right on the screen. People just don't know that's a thing. So if I include it in the video, maybe I can show a few people a thing or two, like maybe I could educate some people. Yeah. But mainly I'm just tired of hearing it from the uninformed. So I'm gonna show this, so I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. I do not have any TV shows to suggest to watch because I don't watch a lot of TV. I would like to because I love TV, but I don't, so I can't. No, don't stop the puns. Keep them coming. I want to see how long you can keep cranking them out. I find it entertaining, so thank you. Triple beat. Oh, you thought this was a speed paint? It will be in a few weeks. Oh, thank God. Oddish's feet. I've been wanting to fix that for like months. Oh God, that felt good. Alright. flats. How do you get the color wheel in Photoshop? It's a program called just Google Coolorus 2 and you'll be able to find the program. I believe it's, I can't remember how much it is. I can't remember if it was free. No, it wasn't free. I can't remember. But look it up, you'll be able to find it. See ya. Don't worry, we will have a lot of these Pokemon streams for the next few weeks. Like, I'm not gonna kid you, it's gonna take a few weeks to do this. Oh, you're making a living Pokedex? What, in Sun and Moon? I'm gonna guess you will finish first, because it's gonna take me at least 100 hours to do this. And I know making a living Pokedex takes a while, but I don't see it taking over 100 hours. Well, wait, maybe. Oh, in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Oh, dude, you could totally finish a living Pokedex in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Super quick. I think overall, regarding gameplay as a Pokemon game, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, like the best. They're the best games. Who's my favorite Pokemon to draw? Ditto, because he's the easiest Pokemon to draw. just the sneaking function, and the ability to use the I don't know if it's the Pokedex, but the little scanner for wild Pokemon. That is what Pokemon's all about, capturing Pokemon, and that game got it perfect. Sun and Moon, honestly, as much as I like them, felt like a game for beginners. Like it felt like a game to introduce a whole bunch of people to Pokemon, and not really a continuation of the current game, the game set. Does that make sense? That's how I feel about it. Okay. The fact that in Sun and Moon it tells you whether or not your move will be super effective against your opponent, that's some childish, like, even if it is aimed at noobs, or not noobs, people who are new to Pokemon, they could learn. Everybody has learned up until this point. Everyone has learned Pokemon the way that it has been. So to think that you need to dumb it down for people is dumb. Like, you don't need to, exactly what you said, hold people's hand throughout the entire game. What do I think about the Sun and Moon anime? I haven't watched any of the Sun and Moon anime episodes. What are they on, episode 2 right now? I haven't watched any of them. I like the art style. Like, it fits with what they're trying to do. It fits with the tropical, Sun and Moon, the tropical feel of it. Plus, the artwork is more fluid. Like, it looks like they're working with more frames, but I know they're not. I mean, it's probably 24 frames, just like everything else, or 12 frames. But I think it looks smoother. And I don't know, people who complain about the artwork for the new Sun and Moon anime, I think they're just so used to it one way that they don't want it to change. Yeah. It's just people who don't like change. That's all it is. There's no reason to hate the anime. Oh, you could turn that off? Well, I didn't know that. Well, I did rush through it. Have I beaten Pokemon? Well, I have Moon. Yeah, I beat it already. Well, I beat the main game, like the main storyline. So I beat the Elite Four. That's it. I beat the Elite Four, and then I did the little story after that. And then once the credits rolled, in my opinion, once the credits roll, the game is over. Everything that takes place after that is considered post-game, and that's just extra fun stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Spoilers. No. It's hard to describe. You'll get it. You'll understand when you get to that point in the game. It's hard to describe. Alright, Triple Beat. See ya. Thanks for all the puns. That was fun. This Venomoth looks weird as fuck. I know why. The face is too long. Ah, that's better. I just drew Venomoth wings. The last Pokemon fusion I did earlier this week was a Venomoth and Nidoking. And it was for Draw with Jazza, the YouTube channel Draw with Jazza. It was for his art competition. The theme was Pokemon fusions. I have a good chance of winning. I won't say it's in the bag, because I've seen what some of the other entries are, and I could see how he would lean towards one of them winning just because the art style is different. Anyway, that's what's going on with me. If you could be any Pokemon, what would you be? Excluding like the legendaries, I assume. Oh. That's a good question. It would have to be a psychic Pokemon. Too many daily applications. Yeah, Venokane, that was it. Alright, so we're gonna do Mankey, and then Primeape, and then we're gonna call it a day for this stream. Yeah. What combo? I will add the Rotom Pokedex. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually feeling really, really sleepy, really tired. So, I'm gonna zoom out so you can see where we are, see what we're doing, and I will be back again tomorrow to continue this project. Zoop, 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 zoop. Got quite a bit left to do. But hey, I want you to compare it to what it looks like now to what it used to look like. Alright? So that's what we're working with. Look how grainy that is, right? Right? Bam. Clean. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get some sleep. Gonna wake up, and we'll continue. So, thanks everybody for joining. This was exciting. I've been waiting to do this for a very, very long time, and I want to remind everyone that if you are interested in getting your own copy of this print of this poster, the link to it is the first line in the description of this video. So, head over there, pre-order yours if you want one. Alright guys, I'll see you in a few hours. Bye!